and Steve Harvey was a guest on Shannon Sharp's podcast. A lot of y'all who are watching this, maybe not into sports, so you probably missed it live. I believe the podcast happened on Wednesday, so clips just started hitting this morning. If you haven't seen the Steve Harvey clip by now of him on Shannon Sharp Show, I'm pretty sure you will see it by the end of this weekend. But anyway, this is what happens when two simp-ass niggas get together. There was a controversial moment that we're going to cue up. Let me get this shit right. Where Steve Harvey and basically Shannon Sharp discuss Shannon's tricking habits. So I'm going to go ahead, play this clip. Let me cue it up, and we're going to discuss it.
This dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to think she was getting a divorce already. I didn't break the home up.
I don't give a damn.
Because you know how people take it and run with it.
Yeah.
She was getting a divorce.
And he owed the money.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
I'm trying to invest in my future.
Right.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
But see, I want people to think she was getting a
And we're back. So basically, y'all heard the Steve Harvey clip. Steve Harvey was on Club Shay Shay. First of all, he and Shannon, he started off the clip praising Shannon because Shannon Sharp was so desperate to get a woman that she was in the process of going through a divorce. And Shannon Sharp stepped in and said, I'll pay for the divorce just to get it going faster so I can have you. And so basically, that's the backstory to that. And Steve Harvey said, I commend you for being such a trick-ass nigga. You would spend money on a woman that's not yours to try and hit that pussy because it's some simp-ass shit like me. Well, he didn't say it like, I'll do Steve Harvey. He's like, I heard you paid for a woman to get a divorce so you could be with her, and I think that's noble. And then Steve Harvey went on, and then Shannon was all tricking. He got like, well, thank you, Skip. I mean, Steve. Well, anyway, Shannon, well, anyway, as you heard Steve say, women don't need to bring shit to the table. It is a man's job to provide. And it's I don't agree with that very last part where he said what the man's role is. The issue I had was what he said, women don't need to bring anything to the table. And the reason I don't like what he said is because he himself knows that's not true. He himself filed for divorce against his first wife.
And we're talking about Mr. Steve Harvey.
Yeah, so I thought that was hypocritical. How are you going to file for a divorce from your first wife and then say a woman doesn't need to bring anything to the table? Like, that's a contradiction. Obviously, she did whatever she brought wasn't enough for you to be in a marriage. So, you know, women, when y'all hear this clip, I know in the back of your mind you're going to be like, yes, he's right. But y'all got to understand when you're being pandered to. And Steve Harvey already fucked your love life up, what was it, 10 years ago with that keep the pussy away from niggas for 90 days and
How to be a man.
Yeah, how to be a man and all. You got to not give him the pussy for 90 days.
That's like Bill.
Yeah. No, Bill, you've got to take the pussy within 90 seconds. Nah. Yeah. But Steve Harvey, he's always gave some bunk ass advice.
And they keep eating it up, though.
Yeah, like I knew some women that literally told me, like, Steve Harvey, I read his book, and, you know, I can't have sex with you now. And we didn't last. So she verbatim listened to this nigga and tried to withhold it from me for 90 days. And
she's single.
yeah, I just left because I'm like, And she literally told me her man. Oh, Steve Harvey told me. Well, I was like, well, you go fuck Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey told
Find somebody else to fuck. But yeah, ladies, y'all, don't get hype off of Steve's, because that's some pandering. Because that's disrespectful pandering.
I'm about to say, the worst part is,
that's very
this
disrespectful.
ain't the first time.
Yeah, I know. He always gives women bunk ass advice.
It's a repetitive pattern, and the worst thing is, like, Steve Harvey is funny.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm assuming he's throwing these things out in a joking manner, but
he's dead ass serious.
He's not.
Yeah, so I'm very disappointed in Steve's. Like I said, it's just because none of this advice is true. He doesn't live by this advice. He wouldn't be with his second wife if she brought zero to the table. He's been in interviews saying his second wife helped him because he was in a spot after his divorce where he was financially not in a place. And he said his second wife made herself relevant by helping him out and building him up. So she brought something to the table, and now he's out here telling people they don't need to. That's why I said it's pandering bullshit. Please don't get hype off Steve. Steve loved to keep y'all ladies single with that whack-ass advice.
And take this from me.
Yeah, Buddha's been married.
What you mean, Ben? I am still. Like,
yeah, he's still married.
Shit. Dude, don't take their advice, yo. Everybody does things on their own, man. Like, there's no relationship that's going to be the same as somebody else's. Whatever works for them may not work for y'all.
Exactly.
Like, that's why I'm like, I don't understand why people try to listen to a lot of these, especially celebrities, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, if you want, nigga, listen to me. You want to pay somebody? Pay me. I'll be a celebrity. Y'all can listen to me.
Yeah.
Like that. Y'all. Wow. But that's cool though. That's cool.
Yeah, y'all got to watch who you take advice from, because there's a lot of people out here that just don't know what they're talking about.
Steve Harvey is hilarious.
Yeah, and Steve Harvey is a person who benefits from y'all buying his books and tuning in. But the number one thing I always tell women or men when it comes to any dating advice is if somebody is posting a video where they're just talking, if they do not offer a solution, they are full of shit. Like, I saw that dude, Ace Metaphor. Isn't that his name? You know that dude that women be sharing videos and be like, see, fellas, here's what you need to do, and you need to stop. Like, I hate that dude. Just because.
Oh, another one of these Derrick Jackson.
Yeah. I always tell this to any woman. Yo, if you hear a nigga bitching about niggas and they offer no solution at all, if he doesn't say, here's what you need to do to avoid these type of niggas, they're just pandering. If they don't offer a solution, they're fucking pandering.
And
that's why people.
Them buns.
Yeah. That's why people like Kevin Samuels, because he offered a solution. He's literally saying, here's what you got to do to not be this anymore. And it's a solution you're not going to like, but at least he provided a way for you to change. These other people out here, they'll pander to you. They'll tell you, oh, men are this and that, and men are supposed to do that. And then they put the burden on us. But guess what? You still single.
Look, I'll tell you right now, most men ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like,
except me.
Most people tell you, I ain't shit. Like,
Buddha ain't shit.
I'm just
I'm not. Well, I am. I'm the shit.
But you are shit.
No, Buddha shit. I'm the shit. That's a whole different ballgame.
For y'all to decide, or it doesn't matter what y'all think of me because I'm not married to y'all. Y'all ain't in my relationship. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the most important thing. Y'all keep trying to take all this information and advice from these celebrities with all they failed relationships and failed marriages and blah, 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 and then think it's going to work for you because you apply something they said. And look at y'all. In the same situation that you started from. That should be hilarious.
Exactly. So just be wary of Steve Harvey and niggas like Ace Metaphor.
He's a comedian.
Is he?
Steve Harvey is a comedian.
I thought you were talking about Ace.
Ace Metaphor, that nigga sound like a battle rapper. I don't know who that is.
Wait, let me